Check out what's going on here. This channel is being retested. Price entering the volume zone. If we also experience a reaction, a good option for a short trade. We have a strong reaction. That's the kind of reaction I like. Okay, I'll set it up here pending order. They'll drive up the price and only then will they back down. The Euro plan was successful. We have a profit of $4,793.
Start your learning journey with ALLin Traders using our convenient mobile app. Access over 100 educational materials anytime, anywhere.
Good morning. A very warm welcome to everyone at our morning session. As for today's session, well, it seems to me that we'll take a closer look at two strategies, namely PSND and the smart money concept. Therefore, that now is a good time for smart money. I see the markets have already started moving, perhaps the first business opportunities. They'll be here any minute now. I can see them, that there might be opportunities, including at the euro. At first glance, they kind of slipped past me. Listen, I'll explain in a moment, because I wanted to take up a position here, but I was getting organized so they could make it to today's session and get away me, because I should be in position. Well, okay, so we don't. They started with the charts themselves. Well, we also need to check the calendar, macroeconomic, and see what's going on with that calendar. So let's head over to Kintel and let's take a look at what's on the calendar today. What events have shaped us are waiting for today? Monday. There isn't much going on here. July 27th. The business climate in Germany. However, I don't think it will be had any significant impact on the euro. At 2:30 p.m., however, here is. There seems to be an error regarding the time. At 2:30 p.m., we have orders for durable goods use, so we'll probably have to take this into account in our sales plan. As for today's, this morning, well, I think that for now we don't have to. Don't worry too much about this news. Well, as for the news, that's all for now. We can take a relaxed approach to the analysis. Let's start with the euro. Listen, I'm concentrating mainly on four instruments. These are the euro, oil, the S&P 500, and gold. Sometimes I also keep an eye on the pound, so maybe we'll still hit the pound. I usually keep an eye on the euro and the pound, and depending on what works best for me, but it's usually the euro. In any case, we'll see. They're doing well when it comes to the euro. Let's move on to the next interval. I'd like to see what's going to get a general idea, a view of the market, considering the situation which is currently taking place. Please note that the market has been moving sideways recently. We also saw some downward movement here. We're looking at the H4 chart, and the price is moving also on some channel. And check out what's going on here. We had a rotary channel from which the price was calculated. We returned to the canal, and now the canal. It's being tested, so I think that opportunities may arise for us. Declining on this instrument, we saw a downward trend. That is a strong one. A clear downward trend. After that, the price fluctuated. Within the channel, we're seeing flag patterns. Exit the channel. And then there's the retest, which is normal. We're seeing these kinds of reactions, and the price, it just stopped. In a very interesting place. We'll see how it goes in a moment. It looks like it's working with targets. Personally, I'll focus on targets starting at 2 up to 9, because those are the ones that interest me the most. We're moving down to the lower H1 time frame. We have a general idea of what H4 is, and take a look at this pulse too. This is the lower part of the rotary channel, growth stock, whose price, it has been released and is currently being tested. And here too, we had a really nice balance. The price has reached that equilibrium. We managed to build up some momentum during the session. Asian, and there you have it, a downward trend. We'll confirm that in a moment. Did the liquidity pool actually materialize? From the Asian session, but we'll do that from a lower range. However, this balance, which was just touched right here, is also located in the vicinity of this, an upward sloping channel, which is currently being tested from the bottom up. And this could be an opportunity for us, somewhere out there to place a short trade, especially since the day had just begun for us with a gap, which, as you might expect, because after this weekend, situations like this are normal. Okay, we'll take another look, and then we'll head back to AI Kintel. Let's take a look at the assets here. Well, let's see what it tells us. As for the euro today, because we can also support each other, the information provided by AI Kintel. I hope you're finding this useful, because it gives us an advantage right now. The analysis shows that the trend is neutral. Most importantly, that it doesn't point us in the opposite direction. It seems okay, so that's the direction for now. I think short is a good option. We're going back, so no. For now, the information shows that to maintain a neutral course. So, for now, take it easy. We're moving down to a lower interval because I would like to get greater precision in execution. The stop loss won't be that large. We're switching to M5, and we'll add a few more elements that might help us decide to enter a position, or not entering the position. That could be the case too. Okay, I'm opening the trading session indicator because I'd like to see what happens. It happened during the Asian trading session. Here's a box that shows the entire session. Please note that the price has reached the zone session-related liquidity Asian, and we get a strong reaction. That's the kind of reaction I like. We need to find a suitable place here, or alternatively, to take a short position. Because, looking at the analysis from the section above, we are currently testing the channel within this range. Rotational uptrend from a large time frame from the bottom. So if the price rebounds, and we're slowly starting to bounce back, so that's why. We may have the opportunity to get together liquidity from the first Asian trading session. Entering the in-balance zone, Thursday's strong decisive surge, which shows that we had a reaction, so I'd like to look for a good deal. Perhaps after adjusting for the balance, which is located above. But we can also treat ourselves a straight trend support line. This is support for buyers. Currently, this line has been crossed, gently, so we can take it easy. We'll just have to wait a little longer. If the price returns to the in-balance zone, there will be a strong, decisive reaction. For me, this will probably be an opportunity to open a short position. But we also need to consider the scenario where, which might involve going down a little bit below, and will of course look for an entrance after the correction. Therefore, that entering a trade after a strong impulse is, in my opinion, it doesn't make sense, which is why that we're chasing the market then, and we don't want to chase the market. We want to secure a spot among the best, a place that's possible for us. That's a nice start. So far, so good. The reaction of sellers at all times. Somewhere out there, the price is slowly trending downward. Take it easy. We have to be patient. There's no point in getting too excited too soon so that we don't move into position too quickly. We'll wait a few minutes. We've only just started the session, and take it easy too. It seems to me that the direction, short, might be a good option. We can also check the volume. Will this help? Maybe so, maybe not. We'll take a look in a minute. Play settings. Here is the M5 chart. Right now, we have an exit through the zone by volume. So if it happens here to exit through this zone, return to this trend line. This will also provide support, price convergence with the volume zone. If we experience a reaction, it's also a good option for a short position. I'd like to, before making a decision, the decision to examine the pulse, which was created during the Asian session. Quite strong, assertive, and upward momentum. I need to see exactly what this impulse will show us. We'll use it. Our fixed range volume profile indicator, volume profile. And here I see two zones. Are they an opportunity for us? Maybe so. Perhaps from here we'll be able to find a trader on an upward trend. Although at the moment, I'm okay with the short position. But remember, we have to be flexible, and there's no point in focusing on just one direction. If I set up a scenario for a short position, okay, we can come up with a plan, the background, the far background, in the short direction, but it's also worth taking some time for yourself, a plan in the opposite direction. What would have to happen so that the price would go in the opposite direction? Because I don't want to focus only on shorts, which is why that I've already done it this way. I focused in one direction. Meanwhile, the price was moving in the opposite direction, and I have been looking for that short all along, in various places seats, and the price kept coming up. So let's just take it easy and a round-trip plan. Here you can clearly see that the candle from 5 is returning to this one, zones in balance, which we can also mark for ourselves. We have a yellow indicator for this, designated area. So it would be nice to get back to that balance. And if the price reacts, on the balance sheet, we'll fall back below that trend line. For us, or at least for me, maybe an opportunity to short the zone may arise checked. This zone is related to fluidity, so she can respond here, and the price it may trend upward. So if a situation arises at which I will open a position and the price will reach at this point, I'll probably have to put in break even to avoid a situation in which whose price will move in the opposite direction. Well, but that'll be in a moment. We're still waiting to return to the zone and the balance from the M5, and we'll start looking right away, perhaps an opportunity to take a stand. Although I'll make a note of that for myself. 1. Fixed range volume profiler zone. And there's another zone like that here, which could drive prices up. So I'm marking these two zones. You can turn this off yourself. If you're considering candidates from the SLD, even if these are targets, from 2 to 9, it's also worth taking a look at the clusters. Do we have any clusters? There are clusters. See where the cluster is. The cluster is located here, so he's somewhere around those areas that I've marked for myself. If I take a short position here, the cluster can stop me. The price may still be negotiated, so it's Monday. For now, take it easy. We'll have enough space to protect one's position. We'll have enough space to protect one's position against when the price reaches this zone. All right then, that's fine with me. And the last element, what else would I like to check? Something like volume levels. They work great too. But in this case, we probably won't use it. These levels, therefore, that there's nothing nearby. Please note that the price did not reach that level zones in balance, so there's still. Let's wait a moment, calmly. We need to be patient. We don't get going too quickly. We'll wait and see how things play out in this area. If the price falls below, it may be necessary to wait for the next opportunity, especially since we have here a fairly wide double cluster. I guess so we need to watch out for him. It's nice that there's a bump at the bottom to be settled, but remember that there's no point in focusing on that idiot, because that gap can be settled today. He might just as well be held accountable tomorrow or next week. Take it easy too. So, when it comes to the euro, we'll hold off for now. I'll just take a quick look. Do we have any targets from the other side? By 9, because maybe the target is from 2 to 9, was dealt with first thing in the morning, so there's no target. The only thing is, we can consider smart money concepts. And I'm still waiting until the price reaches that point. There will be a strong reaction. Then I'll try to get into position and secure it. Once you reach it to one zone or the other, this is an area where there is also a cluster. That way, we'll see. If a reaction occurs, maybe we'll have to wait when the price crosses the cluster. Maybe we'll give it a try, play it out during the session. For now, we can leave it at that, because I need a few more information, that is, a few extra candles to make that decision. It's happening, so let's set up a platform, or, alternatively, to play advance order risk mode. Good price point. 0.25%. We'll do it ourselves. We'll switch to M5. Well, the reaction is cool. We'll wait just a little while longer. I'll set up a pending order. There's one thing I'll do on a small scale. Stop loss at this point. There's a chance they'll come back to imbalance, and they'll cut me out like that. A little high, but considering that, where the price might not be, I think that would be a bad option. Okay, I'll set up an order here on hold. Now, if the price goes back, as of about 6, the order is not active. Only when we start going down. Feel free to take a short position from here. We'll see if it activates or not. We'll get to it right away. It's 21 pips. I mean, you could probably set it up yourself right there, and a lot of profit too. Pick it up sooner, but that would be risky, because if they decide to come back after all. As for the balance, I'd rather go with a stop loss. A little higher, so there's still plenty of time. We are waiting for the order to be activated. Look, the item isn't activated. That's why it's sometimes a good idea to set a pending order, because it's a cool candle. It looked promising, but they didn't follow through. Okay, we ran out. Sometimes, if there's a correction, it's worth placing an order, a pending sell stop order. This could be a situation where they'll drive up the price and only then back down. If there's a sequel now, then we should get started on this item. And here I would suggest one-to-one hedging. Of course, this is not investment advice. Listen, you trade at your own risk and must be aware of this, that I might hit my stop loss here. This is solely and exclusively my decision, my idea. One-on-one probably secure. I don't usually secure the traffic. I'd rather leave it one-to-one. However, we have a cluster here somewhere in this right there. So, well, we'll just have to do it. Unfortunately, we'll have to secure this position. Please note that the position was opened in euros, so I'm taking a screenshot because I have to, will, of course, fill out the log. For now, we're hovering around 0. I'll write down the EUR/USD exchange rate here. Listen up, everyone. done. The euro has kicked off. We'll see how it turns out. There might still be a chance that the price will return to that equilibrium. So, for now, take it easy. We stopped at the support zone. After the 1-to-1 move, we'll try to secure the position. I see a reaction. Like I said, we can still go back more or less like that in balance. Slowly, the price is going down somewhere. Very slowly, I'd say. The price is trending downward, so for now, take it easy. I see that the price has leveled off for now on a green cloud. The euro is slowly falling on a downward trend, which makes me happy. A small profit. $500 is still a long way off. Also, for now, it's too soon to. I'm glad I already have a cool trailer. It's great that he's coming our way. But listen, once we're halfway there, I've secured my position, then we can rest easy. For now, I'll just mark this spot, where I'd like to go, more or less secure the position after a 1-to-1 move. Around here, we still have a few areas that I'd like to, so that we can come out on top when it comes to the euro. Check out this place. Maybe engage buyers. There may be a situation so a situation like this could happen. Walk to imbalance and then head back down. I should be safe. For now, take it easy. If the price reaches the second zone, well, I guess I have to set the break-even point now, which is roughly at the lower end of the range. At this point, it is exactly that yellow line. Enter $450 here. On the plus side, we're aiming for $5,000. To be honest, one could probably extend the take profit level. I'll just put it off for now at 7,500 at the close. If the price reaches 5,000, I might close half of my positions, and we'll let the rest go free. I'll try to pull off this trade, get as much out of him as possible, if, of course, it goes our way direction. Because we make certain assumptions. We have strategies that increase our chances of success, but a stop loss. Of course, that's one option, which may occur whether we like it or not. So we'll just have to wait patiently. When it comes to such morning plans, I guess that's about it. I have one open position. I have. So I'm waiting for this item to be settled. I'll try to protect myself. That's it. The plan for the euro was carried out 100%. We have a profit of $4,793. A portion of the profit was taken back just a little bit earlier so that secure this position. Well, but in the end anyway, we've hit our full take profit target. Let's just say there could have been a little more pull it out, but there's no need to stress about it. $5,000. I think that's a pretty good profit too. So if you want to know how we create trading plans, how we trade and generate live profits, come check it out on our YouTube channel, every day at 2:30 p.m.
Start your learning journey with ALLin Traders using our convenient mobile app. Access over 100 educational materials anytime, anywhere.